morning and welcome to Inside Jacksonville, a production of the UNF Department of Communication and CW17. I'm Kelsey Oates.
And I'm Taylor Johnson. We're here each month with stories about life on the First Coast.
One of the most important things we can do for ourselves is to try and make healthy decisions.
This month we take a look at how healthy the First Coast is and some of the ways that fitness might work for you.
When it comes to eating healthy and being active, many of us think it's as easy as hitting the gym and avoiding junk food. Inside Jacksonville's John LaSelva shows us a different approach to healthy eating by going organic and more holistic approach to exercise.
When you look around town, you might not get the feeling that Jacksonville is a healthy city. It can be hard to feel like that in a city with countless hospitals and health clinics and fast food chains on every corner. But there are some individuals in the community whose love for a healthy lifestyle has started to impact Jacksonville. Carmel Mayo runs the Green Spot, an organic nursery located inside the Jacksonville Farmers Market. Every single plant in the Green Spot is edible and 100% organically grown. Carmel uses a very natural system that allows the plants to grow without pesticides or preservatives.
I have an aquaponics system here. And a lot of folks don't understand what that is. There's a hydroponics and aquaponics. Aqua means fish. Hydro means you put your own chemicals in the system.
The Green Spot's customers don't exactly fit one mold.
Basically, we don't have a demographic. Everybody's purple that walks in here, but basically we're all anarchists. Most of the people that walk in here are wanting to learn how to grow their own food for whatever reason.
Carmel believes everyone should be more educated about the food we eat.
I think educating the people and getting the information out correctly to the people is one of the main problems.
Carmel not only wants her customers to enjoy natural foods and become aware of their advantages, she also does an amazing job of bringing that knowledge to the community of Jacksonville.
So I have inner city kids that come in here and are very interested in this. And they live in the middle of a mess. They have no other place to go, and I end up with a lot of them here.
With the growing epidemic of health problems in America, there are a few individuals doing their part to change things for the better. One of them works here at CrossFit Neptune Beach. There are people of all ages and backgrounds that come here every day to try to change their lifestyle for the better. Chris Amatuli is a CrossFit head coach. Chris was injured badly at a young age in a car accident and used CrossFit as a tool to get her health back on track. Chris uses her experience to help her members overcome serious life issues.
This changed my life, and that's everyone in here, for the most part, has a really great story for why they started CrossFit, and that's why I do it. I've got a woman that has a child with autism, and she was very small. She's vegan, never lifted weights before in her life, and needed to get stronger so she could help restrain him if she needed to. I think everyone has their own reason, and they're all good.
Chris Amatuli and Carmel Mayo are two individuals who are doing their best to get Jacksonville healthy. John LaSelva, Inside Jacksonville.
It's hard not to want to eat healthy when you see so much fresh food.
What do you like to do to keep healthy and active, Kelsey?
I enjoy running and eating healthy.
Well, it's always good to blow off some steam with a good run.
Definitely.
Long before fancy health clubs and high-tech exercise equipment, we've been running. Sure, the first races were usually solo efforts with survival as the prize. Yet, pushing one foot in front of the other remains a simple and effective path to better fitness. Jacksonville is home to a vibrant running community, and as Inside Jacksonville's Amelia Hitchner shows us, the benefits of running aren't just physical.
Before the sun fully rises, 68-year-old Jim White prepares for his run. For Jim, running is a solo activity he uses to stay healthy and clear his mind.
It's about me. It's about me getting out the door. It's about me running at a pace. It's about me working my cardiovascular system out. It's about me meditating. It's about me sweating and feeling good. It's about me starting my day off on an uplifting note.
Passion, dedication, and drive fuel athletes like Jim White. And while he enjoys the solo aspect of running, others use motivation and encouragement from fellow runners to push them to the next level. The social atmosphere is what runner Tim Cheney enjoys the most. Tim's training for his next half marathon and says he feeds off energy from fellow runners.
People in the front pull you along, and then you end up pulling the people behind you along. So you're running in this group of 15, 20 people, and you have no idea that you've just run 4 miles, because it just feels great to run with other people. I didn't expect that when I first started running. I'd run on my own, and it was very boring, and the only time you ever run is if someone's chasing you. There's no reason to run otherwise. But then I started running in a group, and it's just been so much fun. There's so many people who are so positive. Our leader, John, you know, he's so encouraging. It's just great. It's been wonderful.
Groups like JTC Running meet weekly and are led by retired marathon runner John Metzgar.
I think we're more about social aspects, becoming fit for life, losing weight, you know, just having a good time with folks. That's how running is, and running partners. Anybody that gets together with somebody that runs, everybody feeds off of each other, and some days you don't feel like going out and you go out there. Some days you shouldn't be running hard and you just start working back and forth, and you're pushing me, no, you're pushing me, and so everybody just kind of feeds off each other, and that's good.
Guess what? I printed extra maps and they're at the house. John, do you know how to 2-1? Yeah. What? A 2-1? We will have a 2-1. Probably Sherry will go to that at some point, but no, I don't right now.
I'm a big fan of anything that you can do that's going to keep you fit. We all lead busy lives. You need to take time, take care of your body. We all have families, children, and we want to live long lives. So stay fit and you'll enjoy life more.
It seems, whether running, solo, or social, the main theme is keeping your health in stride and staying passionate.
I'm Amelia Hitchner, inside Jacksonville.
The group that Amelia featured has been active for 30 years, and they tell her the door is always open to welcome new members no matter their experience level.
When we come back, you'll hear an inspiring story of how a healthy lifestyle can change everything about you.
And later on, we'll look into unique workouts that you might not know about.
Welcome back to Inside Jacksonville on this Sunday morning.
Our topic today is how to achieve and maintain a healthy lifestyle.
Losing weight, it's the goal of many and often an elusive one to achieve. Short-term results often end up as a struggle with long-term success. Inside Jacksonville's Mindy Neeson tells us how one woman found the courage to keep trying and ultimately found her health style all without working out.
For many people, living a healthy lifestyle, especially when it comes to diet, can be a struggle. The temptations to eat unhealthy are everywhere, whether you're driving by them in your car or pushing past them in your grocery cart. Anita Durst knows about these struggles firsthand, and she's been battling them for many years. However, Anita refused to give up, and after 5 unsuccessful attempts, she hasn't just made an important change for the better in her life, she's now helping others to do the same. Anita is now a team leader with Weight Watchers, trying to use her struggles to success to inspire others.
I know this sounds weird, but this little skinny little retail clerk came to the door and said to me, how's it going? And I said, well, I can't get these jeans zipped. I just can't get them on. And she says, well, you're in the wrong department. And it just absolutely deflated me. I thought, and I looked at myself in that mirror, in the dressing room mirror, and I went, she's absolutely right. So tears just came everywhere. So I got my clothes back on, I grabbed my bag, I got out of Penny's as fast as I possibly could, got in my car, and drove across the street and had a triple at Wendy's. And as I was eating that triple, I looked at myself and I looked down at myself and went, gosh, that was my aha moment.
According to the National Center for Health Statistics, over 69% of Americans are considered overweight or obese. Through behavior modification and teaching herself what foods were best for her body, Anita was able to drop the weight.
So instead of having the food guide pyramid like before, now we have a plate. And half of your plate should be fruits and vegetables. A quarter of your plate should be some type of protein like lean chicken, lean turkey, and some type of whole grain, so like whole wheat pasta, whole wheat rice or anything like that, and then a side of dairy, whether that's milk, cheese, or yogurt. And so if you have your meal like that, look like that at every single or at least 2 to 3 meals, then you're guaranteed to have a balanced diet.
Most nutritionists also believe it's a good idea to take a multivitamin every day to help your body compensate for any nutrients you might be missing on a given day. However, When it comes to diet pills or quick fixes, many agree that those will not help you keep the weight off long term. According to a recent 2014 review study, even prescription weight loss pills don't work as well as many hope. Much more weight can be lost through eating right and healthy choices.
To me, diet pills are short-lived. It's a short, quick fix, and once that's over, once that journey is over, the weight comes back tenfold. So what good did it do you not to learn to eat healthy and nutritiously?
Anita still battles with her behavior when it comes to food, and it's an everyday battle. She says that as a self-proclaimed food addict, she'll always have to fight the temptation to fall back into old, comfortable, but unhealthy habits. But with her knowledge of nutritious foods and more, she and the many others she inspires can take each day, one bite at a time. Mandy Neeson, Inside Jacksonville.
Is now a Weight Watchers coach for over 10 teams all over Jacksonville, from the west side to the beaches.
When people consider exercise options, they don't normally think of backflips and heavy weights. Inside Jacksonville's Shannon Hurst introduces us to a couple of ways you can add some variety to your fitness plan.
You may have heard about CrossFit, but do you really know what it is? CrossFit is notorious for its intensity and its unique workouts. What is it? If you take lifting weights and cardio exercise and throw them in a blender, CrossFit is what you get. It may seem like pandemonium, but these workouts are well planned and structured to meet specific goals and cater to the needs of participants of any level, from beginner to the advanced CrossFit competitors.
Beginners can definitely come in. We scale every workout to anybody's ability. There's people that come in here that have injuries and can't do particular movements, and they'll work with you so you still get a good workout, and they will make it so they can teach you to get to the point where the athletes that have been doing this for a long time have gotten to.
CrossFit is one of the many unique ways that people can achieve their fitness goals.
Just as challenging, but a totally different fitness test is gymnastics. Balance, flexibility, stamina, and let's not forget, strength. These are all key elements of a sport that isn't just for the Olympics. The gymnasts aren't looking for medals, however. They're looking to test their mettle.
These kids are learning skills, but at the same point are conditioning their bodies, and they have a great time while they're doing it. For our competitive girls, they work out close to 20 hours a week. Their workouts consist of usually a 10 to 15 minute cardio. Then they work on other events for 45 minutes to an hour rotations. And then it is an hour of conditioning.
While the Olympians may start training shortly after learning to walk, if not before, it's never too late to start, and the benefits are many.
I started coaching when I was 15, and just being able to put the passion of gymnastics towards these kids that are passionate about the sport that we love, and watching them grow and become very well-rounded adults. Watching them succeed and achieving their goals, it's where my heart is.
So, if you're bored by your current fitness choices, you now have a couple of new options to consider, each with its own path to the same destination of better health. Shannon Hurst, Inside Jacksonville.
When it comes to being active, the choices are many. Regardless of your age, you just have to make the first move.
When we return, we'll find out how to prevent injuries while working out.
Also, an inside look on a new workout routine that is sure to be a knockout. This is one you won't want to miss.
Welcome back to Inside Jacksonville on this Sunday morning.
Our topic today is how to achieve and maintain health and fitness on the First Coast.
Occasionally, the quest for fitness can unfortunately lead to injury. Treating them once they occur is necessary, but something that's often overlooked is the preventing them in the first place. Inside Jacksonville's Taylor Nelson shows us some ways you can keep your workouts pain-free and your fitness goals on track.
For many of us, our exercise routine starts at the gym, but it's important to know your limitations to prevent injury, or you could end up needing rehabilitation. This is physical therapist Justin Podell. His job is to get his patients back in the fitness game.
Sometimes you may have to have them take a step back. So there's a certain limit where you can cause stress, and then there's a certain limit where your body can heal after that stress. Sometimes people will feel like they feel good and I can go more and more, they're causing so much stress and their body's not able to keep up with that, or at night when they sleep, their body's not able to heal. But most of the times, if with the proper rehab and education and they go the proper step-by-step procedure, a lot of times they get back to the full with their prior injury levels.
Rehabilitation is vital in healing injuries, but now let's take a look at how to avoid them. Athletic trainer David Campy works closely with local athletes to help them avoid injury while reaching their fitness goals.
It is not uncommon for someone to feel intimidated when starting an exercise routine because they don't know where to begin. And it's best for them to choose one that they feel comfortable with, not for their friend's sake, but for their own sake. The difference between someone who is a beginner, intermediate, and advanced is workload. Workload is described by volume. Volume is based off of the amount of weight that you can move. For example, with my clients, I establish a baseline for their athletic assessment, and it starts off with typically cardio. Once they have their heart rate up and they're able to do cardio without feeling like they're going to faint or pass out, then you can add some body weight exercises such as squats or lunges, things that don't put too much pressure on the joints. Once their body can withstand doing squats and lunges and body weight exercises such as push-ups, then you combine it with cardio.
A common question you might ask yourself is, how much is too much?
Less is more. In the athletic world, a lot of times people overwhelm themselves with what they see in magazines or what they see on infomercials. They see P90X, they see Insanity, and they think that they have to go as hard as they can in a fast amount of time as they can. That is not the case.
Jacksonville Jaguars defensive lineman Ziggy Hood finds his foot in a boot after a season-ending injury. While Hood won't see the field this year, he's already hard at work not only rehabbing his foot, but taking care of the rest of his body.
Any type of thing that keep your body, feeling well. I mean, because your body is your, workspace. You gotta take care of it. The better you take care of your body, the longer, you'll be able to stay in the league. I mean, but that's for anything, whether it's sports or, a business. You gotta take care of yourself. I go to a rehab center downtown pretty much, but as far as working out, I come here on my own because I've been in the game for 7 years now. I pretty much know what to do.
While Hood may look like he's going it alone, the team is fully involved in his recovery.
We get the functional movement screening at the Jaguars. Milo, our head strength and conditioning coach, he does all that, so I get that primarily for them. But when I go to rehab, it's laser therapy, marble pickup, different activities to activate the muscles in my feet and stuff. This last week I was on crutches. Now, I'm walking around on, pretty much fine. So I'm doing okay so far.
315.
Ziggy Hood is on the road to recovery, and if you find yourself with a sports-related injury, you could be too. Just play it smart. Taylor Nelson, Inside Jacksonville.
Injuries can happen, but many are preventable. You just have to use some common sense.
When you think about workout gear, boxing gloves probably aren't at the top of your list, but maybe they should be. It just so happens that boxing is a great way to put some punch and power into your fitness routine.
Boxing. It's a sport watched by millions around the world. While known for its violence, the longtime sport of kings is also an excellent workout. Title Boxing Club's Shanna McGregor says the intensity is all up to you, and you don't have to worry about being knocked out. The club is no contact.
1 power hour, it involves a lot of things. It's quite the workout. There are 8 rounds of full-on boxing with the bag, and then there are active rests in between the rounds, and those get you pumped too. It's like a full body workout. I never leave without sweat on me.
If there's one word that epitomizes Title Boxing Club, it's unique. This experience allows members to warm up, box, and burn their cores with what's known around here as a power hour. Men and women can both participate in the fun, and prior boxing experience isn't necessary. Trainer Jordan Luongo focuses on technique and says each person needs to be pushed in a different way.
Training's definitely given me a lot more confidence speaking in front of people, and just a lot of confidence in general. Like, I'll just walk around just shoulders back and everything, just kind of knowing, like, definitely a self-esteem booster if you want to put it that way. But it's awesome. It's so much fun. I love it. I love meeting all the people at the club and just kind of making those new connections, and it's great.
1 power hour fitness class can burn up to 1,000 calories, improve coordination, and reduce stress. While most boxing gyms are looking for their next heavyweight champion, here they're looking to power their way to fitness. This high-power cardio workout is great for weight loss and getting your body in shape fast. Stu Jones says all skills and fitness levels can join the club and watch their strength, endurance, and coordination improve.
Unlike a traditional gym, you're actually having fun. Everybody behind me is just going at it on the heavy bags, and it's just so much more fun. And if you're doing something fun, you're going to stick with it. You don't have to have any boxing experience. Our trainers are going to show you how to do everything, and you can go at your own pace. Not everybody's going to go at the same intensity, but that's the great thing about this. It's you against the bag. It's about you being better than you were yesterday, not being better than the person that's on the bag beside you.
Drills can be easily modified during any class to increase or decrease intensity and complexity of the full body workout. By working at your own pace, you can get the results desired for your fitness and skill level.
It's going to work everything more than you even think in a less amount of time. You know, we tell people if you go to the gym workout for 2 hours, you know, you may not even be getting anything done, but we know with an hour here, it's going to be a total body intense workout, the muscle building and the cardio all at the same time. It's more cardio than anyone thinks. The members that we have here are awesome. They're so encouraging to each other and to me, and it's fun helping them work towards their goals and, you know, help them, give them something to motivate themselves.
Title Boxing Club's slogan is "Hit it hard." The good news is that it won't hit back.
So Taylor, did you really throw some punches?
I actually did. It was so much fun to actually hit the bag and see how much of a huge workout you can get done in just 1 hour. You should definitely try it sometime.
I definitely will. I might have to start calling you Rocky.
It's fun because you can go to your first class. It's completely free and they give you the wraps and the gloves and everything. It's awesome.
I'm definitely going to try that. That's a wrap for today's Inside Jacksonville.
If you missed anything from today's program, just click through to our website. Go to unftv.com and click on Inside Jacksonville. You'll find expanded versions of our stories, photos, interviews, and other extras. That's unftv.com Inside Jacksonville.
Thanks for joining us on this Sunday morning.
We'll see you next time, Inside Jacksonville.